Namaste, beautiful. Welcome. In this class, we are going to do some warming up of the joints. Most of what we will do is included in the Hatha practice of Pawanmuktasana, which is essentially joint warm up. So this is something that you can do just daily when you wake up, before you go start your day. You could also do it before a different type of yoga asana practice. You can do before meditation, before pranayama, breathing exercises. Yeah, so if you don't really have much time in your day to do physical movement, and you do notice that you have some stiffness in your joints, this is a really great way to get movement into your joints to help reduce inflammation. So for me, even if I'm going to do a different style of practice that doesn't traditionally require this type of warm-up, I do oftentimes do a little bit, particularly for the knees. My knees can get a little bit inflamed sometimes and get a little bit sore. So yeah, just doing a little bit of movement can go a long way. Okay, so let's get started with just a little bit of centering. So you can find a comfortable seated position. You can sit in cross-legged. You can sit with your feet outstretched. If you want, you could even lie on your back. Just to bring yourself into the room, to be more present for the practice. Okay, so if you'd like, you may close your eyes. I encourage you to close your eyes. If you'd like, you may also place your hands onto your knees, face up or face down. If you need more grounding, you can place them down. If you'd like more receiving, you can place them up. And you can place your fingers into Gyan Mudra. So bringing the index finger to touch the thumb. This is the mudra that helps us to kind of connect with that higher power to gain more knowledge. Let's take a nice deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Taking a few cleansing breaths like that. Again, through the nose and out through the mouth. One more time, in through the nose and out through the mouth. And now just take a few moments to notice your natural breath. Notice the way that you feel in your body, in your mind, in your heart, in this moment. Bring awareness to the space that you're occupying in the room. Extend your awareness to the room, to the building, to the area. Really becoming aware of where you are, that you're here right now. And that's all that matters. Let's take one more deep breath in through the nose and out through the nose. And when you're ready, you can gently open your eyes. start at the bottom. I like to start at the bottom, so with my toes, and then work my way up. So you can stretch your legs out in front of you, like so. Flex the feet, and then we're going to flex the toes back toward the body on an inhale, and curl them away from the body on the exhale. We're going to do it 15 times, right? So here we go. 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3, inhale, exhale 4, inhale, exhale 5, inhale, exhale 6, inhale, exhale 7, inhale, exhale 8, inhale, exhale 9, inhale, exhale 10, inhale, exhale 11, inhale, exhale 12, inhale, exhale 13, inhale, exhale 14, last one, inhale, exhale 15. Now we're going to do the same thing with the ankles, so flexing back on the inhale and pointing forward on the exhale. 15 times. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 6. Inhale. Exhale 7. Inhale. Exhale 8. Inhale. Exhale 9. Inhale. Exhale 10. Inhale. Exhale 11. Inhale. Exhale 12. Inhale. Exhale 13. Inhale. Exhale 14. Last one. Inhale. Exhale 15. Now we're going to rotate. So just pick a side and rotate. Inhaling on the up. Exhaling on the down. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. If you hear cracking, that's fine. Inhale. Exhale 5, I think. Inhale. Exhale 6. Inhale. Exhale 7. Inhale. Exhale 8. Inhale. Exhale 9. One more. Inhale. Exhale 10. Let's switch directions. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 6. Inhale. Exhale 7. Inhale. Exhale 8. Inhale. Exhale 9. Last one. Inhale. Exhale 10. Woo. Give them a little shake. Now we will move on to the knees. So keep the left leg stretched out and take the right leg. Place your hands underneath your leg, slightly below the knee. And we're going to, here, I'll turn this way so you can see a little bit better. Straighten the leg up and back down. And so maybe your flexibility is not quite as significant as mine in your hamstring. Maybe it's more. So yeah, just do whatever feels comfortable for your own body. So, you know, maybe you're kind of more over here. Maybe you're like way back here. Yeah, not putting stress on the hamstring. This is more for the knees, since we're doing joint rotation. So keep this one flexed. And we're just going to inhale up and exhale down. And we will do it 15 times. Inhale, exhale 1. Inhale, exhale 2. Inhale, exhale 3. Inhale, exhale 4. Inhale, exhale 5. Inhale, exhale 6. Inhale, exhale 7. Inhale, exhale 8. Inhale, exhale 9. Inhale, exhale 10. Inhale, exhale 11. Inhale, exhale 12. Inhale, exhale 13. Inhale, exhale 14. Inhale, exhale 15. Okay, so now we're going to circle and we're going to go to the outside. So you guessed it, we are inhaling up and exhaling down. Inhale, exhale 2. Inhale, exhale 3. Inhale, exhale 4. Inhale, exhale 5. Inhale, exhale 6. Inhale, exhale 7. Or maybe you can see a little bit better. Inhale, exhale 8. Inhale, exhale 9. Inhale, exhale 10. Inhale, exhale 11. Inhale, exhale 12. Inhale, exhale 13. Inhale, exhale 14. Inhale, exhale 15. And to the inside, inhaling up, exhaling down. 1. Inhale, exhale 2. Inhale, exhale 3. Inhale, exhale 4. Inhale, exhale 5. Inhale, exhale 6. Inhale, exhale 7. Inhale, exhale 8. Inhale, exhale 9. Inhale, exhale 10. Inhale, exhale 11. Inhale, exhale 12. Inhale, exhale 13. Inhale, exhale 14. Inhale, exhale 15. And let's switch legs. Keeping the right one straight. Nice flex in that right foot. Pulling the left knee up to the chest. Making sure to keep your back nice and straight. And here we go. Inhaling up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 6. Inhale. Exhale 7. Inhale. Exhale 8. Inhale. Exhale 9. Inhale. Exhale 10. Inhale. Exhale 11. Inhale. Exhale 12. Inhale. Exhale 13. Inhale. Exhale 14. Inhale. Exhale 15. And to the outside. Ready? Here we go. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 6. Inhale. Exhale 7. Inhale. Exhale 8. Inhale. Exhale 9. Inhale. Exhale 10. Inhale. Exhale 11. Inhale. Exhale 12. Inhale. Exhale 13. Inhale. Exhale 14. Inhale. Exhale 15. And to the inside. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 6. Inhale. Exhale 7. Inhale. Exhale 8. Inhale. Exhale 9. Inhale. Exhale 10. Inhale. Exhale 11. Inhale. Exhale 12. Inhale. Exhale 13. Inhale. Exhale 14. One more. Inhale. Exhale 15. Woo. I think those are the most challenging. You can feel it in your quads a little bit, yeah? Okay, so let's place the feet together. Pull them as close as feels comfortable for you toward your body. And we're going to flap like a butterfly. So flap the wings, pushing them as hard as you can to the floor. And we're just going to do it until I think it feels good. It's kind of hard to count this one because you're going so fast. So maybe I just count to 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, harder, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, harder, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, as hard as you can go, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now we're going to stretch it forward. So reach the hands out, coming as far forward as you can, bringing that nose or chin down to the floor if possible. And if not, kind of just hang out where you can. And let's hold it for 10 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And come on up. And now you can just cross your legs, comfortable seated position. I like to go to Padmasana. It actually feels more comfortable for me for short periods of time than a simple cross-legged. So choose your variation, doesn't really matter for this. So what we're doing now is we're going back to the head and we're going to make our way back down again. So continuing with that joint warm up. Alrighty, so let's do the neck. This is my favorite part. Love this part. So yeah, let's do a few neck ones today. So let's inhale back. Oh yeah, and then exhale forward. Let's do it 10 times. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 6. Inhale. Exhale 7. Inhale. Exhale 8. Inhale. Exhale 9. Last one. Inhale. Exhale 10. Okay, so now we're going to look right and left. So we're going to exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. So here we go. Ready? Exhale, inhale 1. Exhale, inhale 2. Exhale, inhale 3. Exhale, inhale 4. Exhale, inhale 5. Exhale, inhale 6. Exhale, inhale 7. Exhale, inhale 8. Exhale, inhale 9. Exhale, inhale 10. Keep going. Exhale. Inhale, 11. Exhale. Inhale, 12. Exhale. Inhale, 13. Exhale. Inhale, 14. Exhale. Inhale, 15. Exhale. Inhale, 16. Exhale. Inhale, 17. Exhale. Inhale, 18. Exhale. Inhale, 19. Exhale. Inhale, 20. And now this one is my favorite one. A rolling minute. So inhaling as we go back. Oh my gosh, it feels so good. Exhale, forward. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Exhale, 7. Inhale. Exhale, 8. Inhale. Exhale, 9. One more. Inhale. Exhale, 10. Other direction. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Exhale, 7. Inhale. Exhale, 8. Inhale. Exhale, 9. Inhale. Exhale, 10. Yum, 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 yum. I love it, I love it, I love it. All right. I'm going to switch my Padmasana so that I am even. Okay. I did just switch it, right? Anyway, let's move to the wrists. So we're going to inhale up and exhale down. Yeah, okay. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, exhale 2. Keeping the arms straight. Inhale, exhale 3. Inhale, exhale 4. Inhale, exhale 5. Inhale, exhale 6. Inhale, exhale 7. Inhale, exhale 8. Inhale, exhale 9. Inhale, exhale 10. And now let's make fists with both hands and rotate to the right. So inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhale, exhale 2. Inhale, exhale 3. Inhale, exhale 4. Inhale, exhale 5. Inhale, exhale 6. Inhale, exhale 7. Inhale, exhale 8. Inhale, exhale 9. Inhale, exhale 10. And let's switch directions. Inhale, exhale 1. Inhale, exhale 2. Inhale, exhale 3. Inhale, exhale 4. Inhale, exhale 5. Inhale, exhale 6. Inhale, exhale 7. Inhale, exhale 8. Inhale, exhale 9. Inhale, exhale 10. Okay, so I did 10 for those because we are going to do a little bit more wrist stuff later, which would be particularly useful if you are afterwards going to do some kind of other asana practice. The wrists can be quite vulnerable when doing asana practice if they are not warmed up. So yeah, okay. But for now, let's move to the elbows. My ankles are starting to hurt, so I'm going to go back to regular seated position here. Okay. So elbows, straight arms. Inhale up and exhale down. Let's do 15. Inhale, exhale 2. Inhale, exhale 3. Inhale, exhale 4. Inhale, exhale 5. Inhale, exhale 6. Inhale, exhale 7. Inhale, exhale 8. Inhale, exhale 9. Inhale, exhale 10. Inhale, exhale 11. Inhale, exhale 12. Inhale, exhale 13. Inhale, exhale 14. Inhale, exhale 15. Shoulders. I really like this one. So shoulders and shoulder blades. So we're going to place the hands on the shoulders and then bring the elbows together. Inhale as you bring them up, keeping them together for as long as you can. And exhale back. Let's do 10. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 6. Inhale. Exhale 7. Inhale. Exhale 8. Inhale. Exhale 9. Inhale. Exhale 10. And switch directions. Inhaling up. Bring them together. Exhaling down. Inhale up. Elbows together. Exhale 2. Inhale up. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 6. Inhale. Exhale 7. Inhale. Exhale 8. Inhale. Exhale 9. Inhale. Exhale 10. Woo! All right. So now we're going to do this churning the mill. So open your legs like maybe 2 feet distance apart. So slightly wider than your hips. They can be a little bit closed or a little bit more open. Yeah, and so we are going to stretch the arms out in front, and then we're going to reach towards the foot, and then we're going to go back, and we're going to do it again. And this one is great for the abs, the hips, the back. Yeah, really encompasses a lot. Alrighty, so here we go. And we are inhaling as we go up and exhaling as we go down. So exhale, inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do 15. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Switch directions. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. What are we on? 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. Now let's come on to hands and knees. So like I said, we were going to do some more wrist warming up. So this one's kind of actually for the fingers as well. Actually, let's do the fingers first. So we're going to lift. I don't like this one. We're going to lift each of the fingers. So lift the pinkies, lift the ring finger, lift the middle finger, lift the ring finger, lift the thumbs, lift the pinkies, lift the ring finger, lift the middle finger, lift the index, lift the thumbs, pinkies, ring, middle, index, thumb, pinky, ring, middle, index, thumb. Okay, that's enough. I don't like that one. But if you want to do more of that, be my guest. Okay. So now let's do more. That's both for the fingers and the wrists. So this is actually not included in Pawanmuktasana. This one is done more for a like I would put it at the beginning of a vinyasa practice usually, where I tend to be on my wrists a lot. So we're going to lift up the palms, the heels of the hand. Inhale, exhale down. Let's do it 10 times. Inhale, exhale 2. Inhale, exhale 3. Inhale, exhale 4. Inhale, exhale 5. Inhale, exhale 6. Inhale, exhale 7. Inhale, exhale 8. Inhale, exhale 9. Inhale, exhale 10. All right. Shall we move to the back? So a lot of people know this one, cat-cow. So arch the back, look up, so you can look between the eyebrows here, arching as much as you can on the inhale. And then on the exhale, round the spine and look towards the navel. And let's do it 10 times. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale, arch. Exhale, 3. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. 4. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. 5. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. 6. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. 7. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. 8. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. 9. One more. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. 10. And if you'd like to do more for the back, then we can do some tiger. I really like this one. It feels really good in my back muscles. So similar to what we just did, the cat-cow. But now as we arch, we're going to bring the left leg up toward the head and then Inhale, curl the knee toward the nose. So let's do it 10 times. Inhale, up. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Exhale, 7. Inhale. Exhale, 8. Inhale. Exhale, 9. Inhale. Exhale, 10. All right, and let's switch legs. So bringing the right leg up, left knee on the floor. And so doing the best to kind of keep the hips facing forward. You might turn out a little bit. I definitely tend to turn out a little bit. But yeah, trying to keep them as square as possible. Okay, so here we go. Inhale, up. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Exhale, 7. Inhale. Exhale, 8. Inhale. Exhale, 9. Inhale. Exhale, 10. All right, and the last thing, we're just going to tuck the toes and push up into downward dog. Just because I think it feels good here. And yeah, it's kind of a good way to stretch everything. So making sure that the armpits are facing each other. And feet are hip width distance apart, looking toward the navel. You can pedal out if you want to. You can move your hips back and forth if you want to. Let's just take 5 breaths here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's bring the knees down to the floor. Sit onto your heels. And come forward. Just relax here. In child's pose, rocking back and forth if it feels good. Or just staying still. You can stay here if you'd like, or you can join me for a traditional Shavasana. So just open your legs to a comfortable position. Lie down flat. Close your eyes. Relax your toes. Relax your toe joints. Relax the tops of your feet. Relax the soles of your feet. Relax your ankles. Relax your shins, your shin bone. Relax your calves. Relax the tops of your knees, your knee joints. Relax the backs of your knees. Relax the tops of your upper legs. Relax the backs of your upper legs. Relax your hips, your hip joint. Relax your pelvis. Relax your lower belly. Relax your lower back. Relax your middle belly. Relax your middle back. Relax your chest. Relax your upper back. Relax your shoulders, your shoulder joints. Relax your upper arms. Relax your elbows, your elbow joints. Relax your lower arms. Relax your palms. Relax your knuckles. Relax your fingers. Relax your neck. Relax your collarbone. Relax the back of your neck. Relax your jaw. Relax your tongue. Relax your lips and your teeth. Relax your cheeks. Relax your nose. Relax your ears. Relax your eyes. Relax your eyebrows. Relax the space between your eyebrows. Relax your forehead. Relax the crown of your head. Relax your entire body. Feel the floor supporting you. Feel your body completely relaxed. . And when you're ready, start to find some movement in your fingers and your toes, your wrists and your ankles. Take your arms and reach them up over your head. Bring your feet together. Stretch them down, stretching your arms up, feet down. Inhale deeply through the nose. Inhale a little bit more. 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 Over the mouth. Exhale everything that you came here with that no longer serves you. Go. Slowly roll over onto your left side, using your left arm as a pillow beneath your head, supporting yourself with your right arm, and keeping the eyes closed. Push yourself up, coming into a comfortable seated position. Place your hands on your knees, and take a moment to observe the way that you feel now, the way your body feels, your mind, your heart. Take a moment to thank yourself for being here, to thank Mother Earth for supporting you, and to thank all of the yogis who came before us for passing this practice down. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Thank you for allowing me to guide you. So much love and gratitude. Namaste.